I'm sorry about the wait. This is the next batch. These here, starting off with this one, this is regular steel wire that I have, me and my stepson, Vince Nicholson, he is asleep right now while I'm doing this, so I will mention him in the next video or whatnot. But we both came up with this design of twisting the wire around. It's basically twisted wire with paracord onto the handle to make a kind of a neat, interesting design there. And we did the same to this one. There's 3 of these, so with the paracord, I mean 4 of them, with the paracord twisted around with either copper wire or steel wire or silver wire. Each one's a little different in design, but hopefully, I don't know if my camera can zoom that small, but that one's a little bit finer of a twist. It's not showing up too well on my camera, but anyhow, yeah, those 4 right there are a combination of copper wire, steel wire, or silver wire twisted up with some paracord. Now, get over to the actual different styles. This one, I sort of made it look like a saber. It's not really like a saber, but it's close enough for what I was going for. It's twisted with silver and straight copper wire. And basically, it's a fully wrapped handle. It should fit somebody's hand, hopefully. And I did a secondary one. It's not as fancy as the first one, but still has the same attributes. Now, this one is actually rose-colored copper wire and then regular antique-looking copper wire. So those are the 2 sabers. Now we get into the more fantastic. This is 3 styles of different copper wire. First one is hematite colored, and then it's silver, and then it's regular copper wire. And the design came out pretty cool. I think I still need to work on the design, but it's a work in progress. I'm going to go for the next one. It's the same, except for the design actually came out just a little bit smoother. But it's still a work in progress. Here's another one. This one's just, what's it called? Copper wire and hematite colored wire twisted together. And they are a little bit heavy, being they are straight wire. This one is actually pretty heavy. It's a 4 different styles of wire. Let me show you. There's 4 styles. There's silver, brass, copper, hematite, and then rose-colored copper. I think I said 5, but anyhow, as you can tell, it is very thick. It is actually the thickest one that I have, but it's also heavy. So, and the balance is way off. So, anyhow, now we're getting on to the plain. This is antique light copper wire. It's just twisted on the handle. This one's it's 2 twists onto this one. Just regular copper wire. More of the antique style. I have my own personal touch to it. That's supposed to look like a rose. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. As you can tell, it changes from each handle. These are all handmade. So, and each one has a different style of twist to them. Sometimes it goes really smooth, and sometimes it goes really, awkward. This one is very hard to see, but that is tiny wire. That's like the strands you get out of your cord from like your light socket or your lights. The cord out of your fan or something. And it's very tiny wire. I can't really show you how tiny it is, but I braided that up, and then my stepson Vince, he actually put this one together. It took him an hour to put this and wrap this one. It is very fine. Alright, here's more into the, give me a second. I gotta move. Ouch. Sorry, I can't kneel down that long. These are the more artistic style. It's some more of that 3 or 4. No, it's the 5 one. 5 different wrapped copper wire designs, just wrapped around and thrown onto a handle. And oh, kind of jumped one there. But you know, I do some really interesting ones. Sometimes just wrapping the handle doesn't really get it, so I just make some fantastic designs that go on them. I'm going to move on to these here. Get my hand to go to the right one. This is rose colored and hematite colored copper wire. So each one of these it takes a while to wrap these actually. Each one of these actually took about an hour a piece to do, because of the fact that to wrap these, for one piece of this, for a 3-inch piece of this, it actually takes a 12-foot piece of wire that you fold in half, and then you grip with pliers on one end, and you take your twister and you twist it up into a 6-foot piece, and then when you wrap it down onto your handle, it becomes literally a 3-inch piece. So there is 12 foot of wire on these pieces right here. It's a lot of wire, and it's a lot of time and effort to do these, but I enjoy doing them. As soon as I get my hand to cooperate, it doesn't appear like there's that much wire on it, but there is. This one has brass, silver, and copper on it. That one came out beautiful, I think. This one's brass and silver. So, and then this one's just plain silver, real silver. I don't know the thing of the silver, but it's just silver cord wire that I obtained for this project. Now this is just the wire handles. So the next that I'm going to show you is the paracord handles. And most of these that have been twisted, the bigger ones like this one here and these smaller ones, these here, my stepson Vince, he actually helped me do this, and I'll get a shot of him for the other video, but I'll talk to you in a minute.